Oh, let's go this way.
Pathfinder.
Whoa!
This area can be mined for resources.
I like that copper.
Extract
Oops.
minerals via your mining interface.
Pretty sure the AI rulebook doesn't insist the Pathfinder always gets to drive.
They're all vaguely in this direction, aren't they? I mean, I've gone round. Oh well. Out of zone. Oh well. And there's a couple in this direction, so let's go and visit them, shall we? I'll kind of ignore this remnant thing. Remnant people, leave them alone.
Let's take these guys out and see what's down there.
Let's not. I didn't mean to come down
Don't
here.
worry, BB. We're going to bring the Asari Ark home.
Who's worried? The Lucinia's okay or it's not. Either way, not much I can do.
You don't care that thousands of your people are missing?
My people can figure it out. I've got Remnant to work on.
Was I meant to go in there? Is that where this thing was pointing? Bye. A lot of cats spawning in. Ah.
Got them all.
This is the source of the periphone's signal.
Oh god.
Then there's Ket on site. Let's clear them out.
No. No. That was right.
Take them down hard!
Don't you worry.
Yeah, I don't think we really need to. I'm getting shot at by a lot of things, and it's scaring me. Why are they going for me over everyone else? It's like they know if they kill me, then everyone else just stops fighting. Like, that's terrible, like, design. Like, they should be acting like real soldiers, i.e. they're trying to kill everyone, because we're all enemies. Really? What? Why?
Clear!
I'm getting back in this car. I'm getting back in this car while my life support isn't horrible. Something around here somewhere. Oh, there's something around here. Oh. Oh. That's not what I meant. I thought that's what I wanted. Frigate flight recorder certification 123494, registration survey vessel Perifona. Current status 78% operation due to impact damage. Let's go and grab it and see what it says.
That's the Perifona, all right. What's left of her?
Definitely Ket weapons fire.
Looks like they crashed trying to escape.
This wasn't just a crash. The Ket pulverized the ship. No survivors.
We were too late. And I skipped the side stuff as well. No, we were too late.
If we'd have been faster, we could have... Damn it.
But this is stupid. The Ket take prisoners. Why kill the crew?
Cat monsters don't really want to go down there. Ship was the target.
It's like they saw the Perifona itself as a threat. But it's no match for a Ket cruiser.
Ryder, Cora, we've got a flight recorder here.
It's in bad shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried.
The decimation. Hidaria mentioned specialized Ket hunters. Maybe that's them.
Could be promising.
Any way we could use that or the flight recorder to find the Ark?
If the nav record survived, we could trace the Perifona's flight path. Might lead us to them.
I can assist.
I'll take a look when we get back. Still lots to do.
It's gone up by +2 again. We're now at 103 viability. Woo! I know it's low life support. Thank you, game. Actually, what quest am I don't have any other quests I want to do here, do I? They're all side things. They're just going to be... This map is too full and too busy. No, I didn't want to look at the codex. At least not yet. Right, so that one's on hold. Let's go to the Nexus. Got quite a few different things on the Nexus. Let's head to the Nexus. And then we'll head to Haval, because we got a few quests there as well. Too much stuff going on.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. The game just crashed. I complained that the game was there was too much stuff going on in the game, so I think the game went, alright, you want less stuff going on in the game? We can handle that. And now we're here. So now we've got to wait for that. What we're going to do, in case... I don't know where this was in the last section. But... Oh, please don't crash again. Please don't crash again. But we're just going to head to the Nexus and do stuff there. And I do not know why the game crashed when it did.
All systems green.
Oh my god, stop,
Hold orbit
dude.
steady.
You're terrifying me, game. Why are you doing that? The little stutters are making me think the game's going to crash again. And it may well get to the point where if it keeps doing things like that, I may be in a position of, I can't play this anymore like this. This is ridiculous. We'll have to see. I've just thought I should probably actually check that that's working and fixed. The thing is, because otherwise I'm going to have to re-record all this stuff anyway. I'm wondering why it's just done this. Why it just crashed. I can't think of anything my computer started doing. I don't know. I don't think it's a virus scan. Because it doesn't normally do this. So we've got a lot of different quests over here to do. He says, not remembering many of them. I need to go and check in with PB. Need to check in with Sam. For Sam, no, because we have a new memory. At least one. Not sure about anything else. We might have some other ones, but I can't remember. Right, well, let's... Terminal... Speak with the protesters. Wait, where's that? Oh, right. I thought it was this fellow. We ran that way. Oh dear.
Seems quiet for now.
Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers! Our nexus, our lives!
Hello, who am I meant to talk to?
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list. Like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
I didn't expect this. That's perfectly true. Because, you know, we're still gonna need military at the research blocks. I know... They're not... I know it's like science focus. It was like, oh, do you want a science outpost or a military outpost? You're still gonna need a military outpost. It's this thing called an outpost. It's gonna need security. Oh my goodness, this is stupid. Can we go back to crashing? That made more sense than this.
I founded the outpost. I didn't decide who would stay in stasis.
You don't care that you've torn families apart?
That's not what I said.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
The situation's different?
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
I understand wanting them out, and I understand trying to calm the protests. But, if I talk to them and I don't get it, the protests are going to get worse. But if I say I'm not going to do it, the protests are going to get worse. But if I talk to them and they kind of release them, is that actually going to be a good result? Here's the thing, it's like, I know it's kind of that's why you killed off Alec, and then Lancelin took over. From a narrative point of view, is it puts me in the shoe of, I don't have all this training. Well, my character doesn't, so it kind of makes sense. But you'd think there'd be like a little kind of, this is why we're doing it briefly, like like in small amounts, because we're not like, I don't know how many people we're gonna have, but the resources, and if you say yes, then the next group says, well, why aren't you gonna let our people out? I think I'm going to say one word's not enough.
This is a big issue. Bigger than just my say-so.
Bullshit. You're the hero right now. They'll do anything you say.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers.
Right, so I assume all 4 of these were talking.
Free our families.
Except none of them were successful. What's the point of having an option which says, I'll talk to them, or there's no point in me talking? That's basically what that other option was. But just having the game just basically overrule your decision and say, no, you wanted to say something else. Oh, what's the point of, like, one of the tips that pop up on a loading screen was, oh, your decisions will have consequences. That choice didn't. Just give like a little decision, like maybe if you say that, you temper their expectations slightly, so they're not immediately thinking, oh right, yeah, you're over here, eh? Oh, you're gonna lose or whatever. Rather than, yeah, I'll definitely talk to them because I'll be able to do it.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my purpose in life.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Thrashing you at poker? Should I deal?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
That's cheating, so no. And also, what kind of poker? It's an important question.
Don't.
Alright. You can deal first. Having fun?
Getting my ass kicked is what I'm doing.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know, Jill and Gil.
Oh, that's good. I was watching a video where I accidentally called you Jill. Because I've seen Jill spelt G-I-L-L. I think. Yes, I have. I think. And Lanson's inept at everything. Like, I think there was a game like this with... There are a few games like this, or maybe like only one or two, with Shepard, and you could choose to throw the game, or you could just play, and if you played, you won. Or maybe it was random, and maybe this was random, but it just feels like Lancelin is just inept at everything. And he's like, oh, here's your hero, here's your protagonist. He's rubbish at everything. The real protagonist, the person everyone wanted to be the protagonist, he died saving your life. She's the one who's here?
The one you mentioned. Part of the initiative?
Yep. Been awake since the start. Jill's a fertility expert. Heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50.
I call. The CRC?
Colonial Repopulation Committee. She's always teasing that I'm making her job harder. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
The hurtful kind? That's not hurtful. That's playfully sarcastic. I'm fairly sure. So, that's a silly thing to say. Or maybe it's just because I'm playing an idiot American. And that is an American who's an idiot, i.e. doesn't understand that people can do that kind of thing. Hello, I'm British, we do this kind of thing all the time. Rather than just assuming that all Americans are idiots. I mean, the average American is an idiot, but then again, that's because you're talking about a wide population group. You could say that about the average Briton, the average French person, the average Canadian, the average whatever, the average human. If you look at things at a large scale, in the group, and then take the average of a group, of what the group is doing, and the kind of norm, the normal position of people, and the majority positions, they're all idiots. Every average is an idiot. This is how things work. I sound really mad.